Vormir is here, and we've got ourselves a brand new featured location. For those that are new to Marvel Snap, you have a 40% chance to see Vormir here in your games for the next 48 hours. We have 5 decks for you, 3 in Pool 3, 1 in Pool 2, and 1 in Pool 1. Let's actually get started. Now, I'm going to start with Pool 3, and the one that I've been playing the most has been this one thus far. Basically, a counter list. Now, you know me, I like to counter because, forcing it too hard is a little funny. To me, I like either just completely destroying it with the armor and just having fun with that, or you can actually take advantage of it from a Killmonger perspective with the Hood and Nova. You still have Killmonger, so you can basically just ensure that the Hood or Nova are destroyed when you want to. But the way I like to play this list is you can actually use armor as a counter, and then what you do is you just play your value game plan, which includes cards like Maximus, Rescue, and White Queen, which is fantastic because White Queen can pick up their leader, it can pick up their death, it can pick up their She-Hulk, it can pick up a lot of valuable information. Most importantly, I like this Black Bolt play because let's say they get a full destroy run going, they're destroying tons of stuff, their death gets to 0, and you discard it. It's pretty cool. It's a really good feeling. So Black Bolt is one of those cards that I've been itching to get into a deck list, and it's a little inconsistent. I know I'm reaching a little bit here with Black Bolt, but I thought it was a lot of fun. You also have the Rescue and the Captain Marvel combination here, and the idea behind the Maximus is actually to fill their hand so they have death so that you can hit death with the Black Bolt. That's kind of the plan there. If they're all in on the destroy mechanics and you're destroying with Killmonger, Nova, and the Hood, utilizing either Killmonger while actually preventing the location. I just got rid of Lizard by accident. Anyways, where's Lizard? Lizard, come back. You can even play Scorpion if you want. I'll just add Scorpion in there. But anyways, this is the list I was having a lot of fun with in Pool 3. I also have the classic Deathwave list. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. This is really standard meta Deathwave. Basically, the idea here is you have She-Hulk in conjunction with Death. Death is basically going to get to more or less 0, especially when you play Wave on turn 5. You get a lot of value with the She-Hulk as well because you play Wave solo, which brings down the energy spent and conserves the value play of She-Hulk in conjunction with Death. You also have the Leader, which allows you to mimic any play they're doing if they play She-Hulk and Death themselves. And you also have the Arrow play as a kind of, an interesting opportunity to play on 5 or 6. You should be playing it on 6 because you should be playing Wave on 5. This is a very typical list, nothing too exciting, but one that you can utilize in this location. You're going to see a lot of Death Wave over the next 48 hours. The one that I think is going to be the most fun, and probably for those of you looking to rank, is going to be the most successful, is going to be Electro. The reason why I think this list works is because it's just a straight up value Electro list, and I really like that idea with featured locations where you don't really necessarily go all in on the featured location. A hot location at 60% you can, but with a 40%, you want to just have a good list that works. I think this works. You can also throw Electro into the location, have it destroyed. You lose the ongoing disadvantage. But even so, it's not that much of a disadvantage because you are going to be playing consistently really high tempo cards. It only really helps when you play when you happen to draw a Core Geistman late or something along those lines. Still valuable. I think Leech is an MVP in this location. A lot of people are going to be playing Death Wave, She-Hulks, Deaths, and stuff along those lines, and Leech just nullifies their capability to run their combo. If you're looking to actually rank, this is probably the list for you, okay? Especially if you're in Pool 3. Now, if you're in Pool 2, you're pretty much playing pretty standard, Death style lists. With Death, what you're doing is you're playing a destroy list, not Death. I do like the idea of running Shang-Chi. If you're in Pool 2, you're probably still seeing a lot of Devil Dinosaur. I know Devil Dinosaur is a very common build, even with featured locations. Doesn't have a lot of synergy with this particular one, but you're likely to see it regardless. Colossus, Carnage, again, feeding Bucky Barnes, getting a free Winter Soldier is absolutely fantastic. Running Angel, you're probably going to have Angel in your hand because that's what Angel does. But anyways, if you don't, you destroy something with the location. Angel comes flying out of your deck. Fantastic feeling. It's actually it reduces the size of your deck by 1, which it's like a Chavez. And then with Angel and Chavez, you're much more likely to draw these much more, middling cards because you're basically an 11-card deck with Chavez. You become a 10-card deck when Angel comes flying out. So it's pretty damn interesting. You have the Jessica Jones Storm combination to lock down a lane, and you're able to effectively train the other with Spider-Woman, and America Chavez. Finally, Pool 1. Pool 1, I think a destroy list kind of works well here. Again, you're using Angel. I do like Nova in this list as well. You do have some standard stuff like Scarlet Witch if you want to get rid of the location, if it doesn't work for you. But realistically, playing a destroyer-based list, I mean, Wolverine is kind of sauce, but I mean, you're in Pool 1, so what the hell are you going to do? At the end of the day, I do think having Enchantress is good. You still are probably going to encounter Zoo-based list, even though it's a featured location because people in Pool 1, they really like zooing. And then ultimately, you do have the closer of Iron Man into Hulk. I think this is a pretty good list for Pool 1. Regardless, Vormir is a really interesting location. I hope these deck lists, hope you find a little bit of success. Have some fun out there. Don't overcommit to the location. And overall, hope you have yourself an absolutely fantastic day. And we'll see you in the next Marvel Snap video.